I was just sitting here. I was gonna start this Starry Night thing, and I decided I wanted to change the colors to, like, of course, my favorite shades, these oranges, reds, magentas. And of course, to see what they all look like, I'm painting them all out to see how, you know, they will look together. And I had an idea that instead of doing this every time, because I do it a lot, I would, I do have more of these. These are my little art roulette things, but I have more of them. I might just paint swatches on these, which would make sense, and write the name on the back. So then I could move them around without having to paint them every time. And that would be so much easier. So I think that's going to be a new project. Yippee. Good for me. Every once in a while I come up with a good idea. I got these. I think they come in a pack of 100. So I didn't use that many. And I probably don't have this many paints. Well, I thought I would do it at least with the acrylic. I don't know about anything else, but the acrylic is what I use. I could do it with ink too, maybe. Anyway, ink's a good idea. I thought because it's a wood color, a beigeish woodish color, I thought I'd put gesso on them first, just so it gives it sort of a white background. So I'm going to spend I'm probably going to end up, this is my project for the day. I was going to do my Starry Night, but things have changed. So, and now I'm thinking all kinds of ideas, you know, thinking, oh, I could put all my inks on them and I could, you know, do little, so my mind's going 1,000 miles an hour. So off I go. After painting them all with gesso, I decided it wasn't white enough, so I painted them all again with white paint, and it was a better background for seeing the colors as they really are. I finished doing the little swatchy things and I've already used them and it's worked out, so I think this was a good idea. I just did my acrylics and I got some of this chain, so I was gonna just chain them all together. The other thing was, I was just gonna go through my swatch book. I thought I'd gone through it before, but I may have just deleted it because I was gonna do a video on it before and I just I don't know, decided against it. Does it fit? Ah, it doesn't, it's kind of big. It fits okay. I suppose, see, they're not moving. Maybe I'll have to go through and make the holes a little bit bigger. I can do that. But I was gonna bring out my swatch book too, because I know I've shown it before, but I haven't really gone into detail, I guess. Just why I think swatch book is a good idea for a few reasons. It's good for a reference point so that you know what you have. Like if you're shopping for something and you want to know if you already have that color or you have enough blues and you need more greens or something, you can look to see what you have. Another one is to say I was painting with watercolor and I was looking for a particular shade of red, right? So I could go, oh, I have these. And I could go, yeah, that's the red I want. So then I can go find it in my red palette. And another thing that it's good for is doing something kind of artsy while not doing something kind of artsy. You know, sometimes you sit down, you want to do something, you want to paint, you want to draw, and you just can't come up with anything and you're kind of frustrated, but you still want to use paint. So this is a good way to just kind of work out some creative energy without having to put pressure on yourself. So just go through what you have, and you can, like, I even have pencils in here, and if you're like an organizing type. Organizing relaxes me, so that's kind of why I suggest it for that. So I've got like some Prismacolor colored pencils. I have some watercolor, and you can use different shapes. Like I have stencils shaped like this, so I'll put, you know, try to make it interesting for myself. I have circles, little squares, but some people I've seen even draw, like, I've seen people draw like little paint tubes and paint over the top of it. Just make it interesting. Where these are different is, say I'm looking for a blue. Okay, so I can go, oh, these are the blues I have, but I want to know now, I want to pick like 3 colors that'll go together. So I want blue, I want a green, and I want a pink. So then I have to kind of try to, this way I can just go, oh, here's a green, here's a blue, there's a pink, oh, here's another green that I could choose from. So it just seems to be a little easier to do this kind of thing. That's why I like these separated swatches, but I do like my book too. It's almost full actually. I might have to do another one. These are my newest ones. So that's really all I had to say about it. And you can decorate the book sometimes. This is one of those handbook journals, and it comes with sort of a canvas cover, so you can paint it or draw on it or whatever. But that's my lecture on swatches. But anyway, I do like this idea. I'm sure I'm not the first person to come up with it, but I'm the first person I heard it from, so I'm just going to, I think what I'll do is, I didn't know this was going to be so big. Sometimes you can just use a pair of scissors to do it. So you can just put it in there a couple times, turn it, and it should be good. I just want them to, there, that's better. Yeah, they move a lot easier now. So I'll just go through them and make it a little bit bigger. All right, so I haven't put them together yet. But I figured I'd put them on the chain in color groups. But I discovered that it's a good way also to keep track of what you have. So if you're looking at acrylic paint and you can see what you're low on, like I have only 2 purples, but I have a ton of red, you know, I have a ton of yellow. All set. So, I mean, I put them in kind of an order, just like a rainbow kind of colors. But, I mean, I can always take them off and move them. But I just, yeah, I really like this. And I left enough room, so if I get more, you know, I can just add to it. I appreciate you watching. I hope you found this kind of interesting or helpful. I don't know. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.